I didn't expect that, but this interview lasted almost 2 hours, and I can already predict fun reaction, especially from the BFF community. I can understand it that people cannot focus on the information more than 5 seconds, and they need just nothing but fast dopamine and porn. And but all jokes aside, I think I managed to truly show a different side of Andy. I really showed him as a Haxball person. I think I did my job really well. We dove into a lot of different really interesting topics about skill, about new players, also good and the best advices for new players. And I think if we're talking about the quality of the information, it was really high, and I really hope that you enjoy it. I am a bit excited of posting it. So I hope small things like background noise or maybe not the perfect accent from me or from Andy will not bother you that much. So I really hope you will enjoy it. Yeah.
Wow,
So
I am nervous.
you're nervous. You're nervous.
Yes.
So okay, it's gonna be on the tape. So hello
Oh,
everyone. It's Danek, and today at the VK VC for Gays, we're here with Andy. It's a player very known, and we will have a really great time. And so, how are you, Andy?
hello. Good night, bonsoir. I am very good. Just after winning Div 1 final, going further than Zorsi. I'm so
Yeah.
hyped.
And yeah, that's nice. You're actually won your first final, and it's actually for you opportunity to say like hello to all your fans. Do you have a word for your fans?
Yes, I have one word for Ants, Danet.
Yes.
Two words for Blaster, fuck Blaster.
Okay.
One word for Toshiba, Toshiba the goat.
Okay.
And fuck Aero. And that's it. And hello, love, Zero.
Okay, that's a good thing for your fan base. And first of all, let's talk a bit about for your season. When you were playing actually final, you cared about that. You were actually trying to win that, or you have like enough experience to be at that stage. Like I don't care that much.
No, at the beginning of the season, it was like I either join Balls Be Flying with Gröner Samt, Mirko, Renato, etc. Or I make Faisar with Aero, Martinelli, and Hans again. Blaster was retired, so he was not playing this season. And Aero had no internet on the day of the team registration closed. So I had no team, and I just asked Levaldo to be included with his team, like bencher. So I was with friends like Martinelli, Theo, Hans, and Levaldo.
Mm.
And I joined. I didn't want to play any game unless they were not for, and I think they never needed me. So I was happy on the bench. And at the end of the season, Martinelli left. So I had less interest in the team, and I joined Zawhax just to get a title because I knew Flying Skirtle would not win.
Okay, you just needed one more role.
Actually, I don't care about the role. I knew that when I joined, the captain of Zawhax, Zyachita, wanted to kick me like before the quarterfinal just to troll me.
Yes.
So I knew that I was either with their team or with no team. And at the end of the day, I helped some office because Vac were not here, and they kept me. And that's how I stayed in Zawhax and played final. But I was not planned to play final at all. I was not even planned to play a semi or quarter final or anything on the playoff.
Okay, that's a very interesting story. I didn't know that. And so let's talk about a bit about final and about your feelings like when you were playing that. You were a bit excited, or you just have like enough experience to say, oh, it's just a final. It's just like FS for me, because I know for sure that I know Yok personally. For sure, he was a bit stressed. Like Gendreno, I
Okay.
think Yuyo, they were, I think, a bit stressed to play against you. And what about you? You were like, oh, it's already ours. Like we already real winners.
Mizo told me that I was playing final like 30 minutes before the final. I was FSing with Martinelli and Chill Team, and Mizo told me I was playing final. We did not FS. We did one half versus bad player, so it was not really relevant. I was not stressed for the final or hyped. Obviously, it's a final, and I have to stop Vac, which is really good. So I have to play at least as good as him, which is hard because he's top one of the best AM of the game.
Yeah.
And I know how to AM. I know how to AM versus good teams.
Yeah.
I play a bit more defensive in the pressing. So I just played. Mizo told me like to play like FS, and I just played like FS, and it was going well. We had space. There was no danger. It was not a hard game.
Yeah. And Vak is maybe a good I am, but we all know that you're the best. Yes.
No.
No.
When I think Zawhax would have won the same way with Vac than with me. I cannot say. I was like Zorsi would say, they lose without me. No, Vac is probably one of the best AM in the game, and they did not need me to win. Even with Rel, if they stopped trolling, they would win.
Yes, and the thing about Real, maybe there is like a difference when they were playing with you and without you, because you lost your second game. Maybe it was some reason
No,
because of
I don't.
your side.
I don't think it's related to Rel. I just think that Luntek started trolling and Mizo followed Luntek. So we lost because they troll, not because of Rel.
Okay, and what do you think about your enemies, like Zyachita? What do you think about them as a team?
About who?
About Zyachita, it's yeah, like
Sorry,
you
it was
played
like. Can you repeat, please?
Zyachita. You played against them at the
Yeah,
final. What do you think about
okay,
them?
okay. In FS, they play really good and possessive. Like they always have the ball, but I think they lack of scoring abilities. They always play with a ton of passes, but when the GK does not rush like a moron, they don't score a lot. And Luntek was covering well yesterday, not rushing too much, still a bit, but he was pretty defensive. I was defensive as AM. I played like a second DM, and we rotated a bit with Mizo. So they may have the possession sometimes, but they cannot do anything in attack. So it was not really good danger. I think Yuji is a good GK. He did some mistakes, but he was not alone in the team. Maybe they could have won if they were less stressed. I think the experience of the Polish helped because QP, Yok, and Joreno, and even Yuji, were stressed. We noticed that in the game, every duel, if you notice, they always try to shoot first. And I just had to shoot after them to keep the ball. Or QP was scared of me when we were in defense. He didn't rush me, but in FS he always does. So they just were not comfortable with the idea of playing final, and that was the main reason why they lost.
Yeah, and I think the thing is important in the game that they had aggressive play style, like their attackers. It's Janana with Yok. They are playing positionally aggressive, and for me, Haxball game right now it's like about the defense, how you position yourself. That's really important. Like if you play safe, like your team, you don't have that much moments.
Yeah, my main goal for the game was not letting any 2 versus 3, because versus good players it very often result in a goal. And apart from that, Jean Reno and Yok are very good in the corner, but Mizo was also good, so they didn't even manage to use their main skills to score a lot of goals. And when you prevent some players from doing their shticks, they cannot. They struggle to adapt, and that's. I mean, Luntek was pressing really well. Mizu was going well in the corner. Q was pressing well forward, like the running after the ball. If you look at the structure of our team, it's always organized. Like Q is rushing for the ball, and Mizo and me are covering their forward players.
Yes.
So we had the advantage of the positioning. So the defense was indeed more important.
Yes, and about your team play and play styles, you were discussing like how you should position with each other, or you just understood that individually. Like I understand where I have to stand because your play style is not like for a typical as a AM. I don't usually players as a AM they move like more forward, and you're discussing it a
Yeah.
bit.
If you compare with Nosfe, Nosfe is always trying to rush for 2 versus 1s, or very, very often forward. Versus top teams, I'm not playing forward. I'm more playing defensive. Versus, I would say like if you remove the top 4 team of BFF, I play AM like Nosfe, just forward only, camping, playing like a retard because I don't need to defend. But if you play versus top teams, I think it's better to to use the defense than the attack.
Okay, so and let's go into a bit your team, beautiful team, Zawhax. Just a lot of incredible good players. For example, Miso. That's really, I can say for sure, one of the best, if not the best player as a DM. And what do you think about player like about Miso? What do you think about him as a player?
Mizo plays very instinctive and aggressive. He doesn't play really defensive. For example, when Luntek has the ball, the GK has the ball, Mizo often tries to go forward for 3 versus 2 rather than playing vertical with Luntek. If he's confident, if he is not, he just plays vertical and manage to do something with Luntek. But most of the times, he just rushed forward. We rotated a bit, maybe more than a bit, between Mizo and me, like AM and DM. I think some goals we scored, Mizo was AM and I was DM. I think that's. I played with Mizo for 2,000. We understand each other pretty well. For Q, it was really easy to adapt because Q is a
ST.
monster.
Yes, he was playing like forward and he was also ST. Like...
Yeah. Q rarely loses the ball. He doesn't try dumb stuff. and he keeps the ball, and he keeps the ball useful.
Yes. So it's a combination of insane, like great individual players with a lot of experience, and win just
Yeah,
came to you automatically.
and they have a good chemistry with each other. Luntek and Miso have a good chemistry. Miso and Qoui. I don't know with Vac and Miso and Luntek because Vac was not here, and I played too few with Vac, but they have a really great chemistry with each other. Besides the individual aspects.
I think if we have two great individual players, let's take that thing as an opinion. Like if you have two great individual players, they already have great chemistry. I think like that. And what do you think about that? Like you need to play to understand each other more, or it's like you can understand instantly each other if you're both great individually. What do you think about that claim?
Kyo said that individually, position to position, every Zawhax player was better than every Zyachita player. So it definitely helped. But having a good chemistry is, especially in defense, is very important. I think that it's a combination of both. It's not in Haxball. I would say that the brain is much more important than the mechanics. You can do 10 rockets in a row. You can be like Luciano being top 15 rockets in BFF. But after that, if you have no positioning, no game vision, you are out of the game and easy to predict. That's I think today Mizo was discussing with Yok or Yuji, I don't remember, but there was a GIF where Mizo just predicted the Yok really well. Like Yuji passed to Yok, and Yok tried to pass to Jean Reno, but Mizo was intercepting. It's just game sense. Like there is no thing to remember. It's just game sense, and they do have a really great game sense.
Yeah. And let's go to the next question. For those who didn't know, Andy is a very old player. You started to play Science 2011, I guess.
Yes.
It was a beta version. And
Yes, in 2011, I banned the goal from a public room.
yes, and that
I'm
was the
still proud
moment
of that.
when you get to know each other.
Yes, exactly. He insulted my mother, and that's since then we are friends.
Yes, and you started actually. I wasn't there. I am not that old in Haxball, but I think you started with the platform FeedMe, and let's talk a bit about your stage at that stage of your career. Like you were good at that time when you were playing FeedMe. Like what can you say about that?
From 2011 to 2015, there was a French community named Haxball Community, HBC, where I was just playing with friends. I think I won some trophies, but maybe 3 or 4 or something like that. But I was not playing. The game was really fun at that period. After that, I retired. Yeah, I retired for like 1 year or 2, and I joined. There was 2 main community at that time, Arctic and Finme. I mostly joined with Bosch Be Flying with Gunnar Samt, Mirko, Levaldo, and and also Allen. I played FS, but I didn't like to play Office because I didn't want to try hard. So there was also Aero at the end. I was good, I guess, not the best. I didn't prove anything in Filmy because I didn't care. And after that, futsal was created. I was sued by Mona in what's the community? EFC. And then BFF was created. I didn't care for the first season. Like I joined the prayers on season 2 and 3 to play with KL, Madness, because they were my friends. But I did not care about playing. I just wanted to play some FS and stay on the bench. And I started playing around the season 5 with Bosch Be Flying. So with Allen, Nightmare, Dean, KL, Madness, I think. I don't remember. And
yes,
then
I heard about this player, but it was like long time before. Like it's more
yeah,
like a legend. He doesn't play anymore.
Madness is the best GK of the game.
Okay. How about Modric? Modric is crying right now.
No, Modric, I mean the top 4 GK of the game for me without order, so they don't ping me and
You're
piss me
taking
off.
like not only BFF, you're taking like
No,
every leagues.
I'm no, only BFF. iTob, Madness, Modric, and Blaster. They all
Okay.
have a different style, but not in order. I repeat, not in order. Maybe Blaster is top 1, who knows?
Yeah.
But they they all have a different style, and they all influences the game like no other people did. So on season, I go back to what I said. On season 6 and 7, no, I think on season 6 I did not play. But on season 7 and 8, I started cheating, and I was playing on season 8 with Frank Grimes, Frank, Timo, and some friends, and I cheated like because I'm a coward. Then I was banned on season 9. I came back on season 10 and we won with Mizo. We choked on season 11. After that, I played with Simo the Shit, Medium, Theo, and Queso on season 12, I think. And we reached quarterfinal, I think, and I went to Italy. I went to holiday and they lost without me. So it's Simo's fault.
Oh, okay. Of course, it's his fault.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like Dorsey. It's my team's fault.
Okay.
And I played with Facer in season, I think last season and the season prior to last season. And this season. I'm here with Flank Skurtles and Zawhax.
Okay, so you were talking a bit about Israelis players that you were playing with, and at that moment I remember the final. It was Phaser against I don't remember the name of the team, but it was with the AMP, and you were playing against those Israelis players. And at that moment, I've seen. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I didn't say anything.
Okay, and at that moment, I've seen like combination with Olin and Dean, and they're actually playing really good together. Like they
Yeah,
understand
they
each
have
other very well,
yeah,
and
exactly.
they have also great individual skills. And for me, it's like one of the best backup players that are playing back. And
Yeah,
what do you think
Allen
about
is
that?
probably the GK with the most gifted mechanical skills. He can do anything, but he tends to troll too much. So
It's
he
Olin.
yeah, exactly. Everyone knows Allen. He can probably be one of the best GK on the map, but his brain disconnects for 30 seconds on every half, and then he starts trolling.
Yeah, that's his thing. He can do some cringe mistakes. And what do you think about maybe there is also other good players at the back? For example, like Itop, Meso. What do you think, Olen? What do you think for you is the best combination for the back? Of course, except Martinelli and Blaster. Of course, we are not taking that
No,
moves.
I will never say Martinelli and Blaster. Blaster is a big shit.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't see any combination that gives me troubles. I think Modric with Modric alone is annoying as GK because he plays safe. He rarely rushes, so you cannot exploit easy mistakes. But I don't see. Maybe Scratch and Sweezy are really good together, and it also individually. But I don't see any duo that is actually unstoppable.
Okay, so let's talk about a bit right now about mentality for BFF pro players. And first of all, I want to ask this question: do you think that if we will take a good player like Saki, and for him to play good, it seems to me that he doesn't need to play like FSS every day. Like he can play just for office. Like he can come just one time for the final and show already good result. I think like that a lot of players have that thing, like they're playing a game for years and they can instantly show good result even without warm up. Can you
Yeah, and
say such thing as
I
well
think that
yourself?
when you reach a
Do
certain
you
level,
agree?
nobody needs FS to be ready. Maybe you need one FS to warm up the mentality. If you haven't played for a while, but you can just never FS and play well. It's just I said it before, but it's all about game sense. And when you have the game sense, you don't need mechanics. Even if you have bad mechanics, it's alright. You can do very good. Saki has really good mechanics and game sense. And I guess he has an excellent muscular memory. But you can take players like Martinelli or Raiden, who are poor mechanically, but really good. Even Nosfe is not a beast mechanically, and he just has a really good game sense. You don't need FS at when you reach a certain level. You need FS to reach that level, but when you are good enough, you can just sit and rest and never play, and you are good. If you didn't play for like 2 years, yeah, maybe you need some FS to catch up. But I even think that taking breaks is good. Like you see the things differently. When I go back from holidays and I turn on Haxball, like after 1 month or two, I visualize the thing differently. I adapt and I test new things I will not try if I didn't stop.
Okay. So right now at Haxball, there is such mentality that everyone is retiring. Like pro players are starting to disappear. Like, what do you think about that?
I hear that the game is gonna die since 2014 every single year. And the summer is coming. It's generally more active in the summer. So I think next season will be active with good players. Having a good final helps to construct the next season. This final was really well followed, like by more than 70%. And on that night, yesterday, the lobby was really active, and the rooms and FS as well. So you just have to get good activity for to attract people. Uh, I saw KL, for example, who retired a few months ago. I saw him in the 1v1 room. The goal is probably coming back soon. It's just a circle. In the winter, people are playing less, and in the summer, everyone is coming back. It's the same every year.
Okay. So we are rating you pro players for next season for good competition, like. And the next question is about BFF. It's the strongest futsal league for sure. I think it's probably right now the strongest league in the world. And I've played actually this Haxball, and I've seen that there is some kind of work at media. For example, in this Haxball, they have a few channels at different platforms. They have like every news for week. They're taking interviews from players, but I don't see some kind of that kind of activity at BFF. Like, what is that? It's the strongest league, but where is media? Like, what is that? Why?
Yeah, this season had zero media, but if you take an example of the last season, my rules was writing newspaper, which was really good. I was doing a fantasy, which attract some people to play. There was some good medias like by Bruno Berger with the prediction and the crosswords. It's just a matter of motivation. And I think this season nobody was motivated. I did not want to do the fantasy stuff because it takes me time, and I was not interested in this season. My rules has a grudge against the admin team. There is not Martinelli was lazy to do TikToks. I just think that you just have to take some people that are motivated to do medias, but you cannot invent those people. You can motivate some people, but you cannot make up some people from nowhere to take medias because it takes hours to do every week. Maybe next season I will get back to fantasy, and Bruno Berger will get back to predictions, and maybe Dino will do papers or some people, but everyone is welcomed to try to participate to media team because, like you said, a big league needs good medias. I would also wish that streams are available on like broadcasted on YouTube or Twitch, because it's also always good to be able to rewatch streams. And streams, I think we should have some people to stream more games. Also, it takes time. For example, yesterday the final took 1 hour, and the GF2 final also took 1 hour, maybe less because it was a Chu 0. But finding people is really hard.
Yes. So let's talk right now a bit about Serbian Magic. Like when you're playing every time against Serbian, you can see that like they're shaking like a lot, and like Jen Reno, for example, like you can feel that he's playing
I
like.
thought that no name were quoted by me. But if I everyone always says like Meyer, etc. Always says if I speak I have to tell about 10 20 cheaters or something like that. I play with low population, so I notice the shaking much less. I think that some players are suspicious. Of course, QP, which has excellent mechanical skills, but everyone sees him as a cheater.
One. Okay, we're back. We are back here. We had one technical problem, and our last topic it was about cheaters, about Serbian Magic, that they have like feeling with they have like 4,000 extrapolation, and it's kind of suspicious for some people, especially for Andy. He has that opinion that the cheats may be possible for even top players. And what do you think about such players like AMP? I think you were telling that he's a cheater. Like, what do you
Yeah,
think
I
about
was
that?
telling that QP was a cheater. No, I was saying that QP could be a cheater because he was very, very good mechanically. I see some names like AMP, you said, Jean Reno, or even other, like even Q, or some Dutches like Efe, or I don't know. I don't have the list in mind, but
Romanian
I think
Magic,
that
I can tell, like 2D, like, you think that
i-
he's a
i-
cheater also?
maybe. I mean, like in Haxball, it's really hard to tell if someone is a cheater after, and BFF does not mind about cheating. You can see that Lux made Haxball Planet, which could virtually detect cheaters, but it was never used to ban someone in BFF. Maybe that's a valid reason to not ban, but in BFF, I think something that could be improved is that you should BFF admin should ask some suspected cheaters to play filming their keyboard and monitor, to play Offie. It's a thing in other competitive games, other esport games. When they have a suspicion, they just ask you to film while playing. I don't see why it will not be a thing in BFF. Uh, Today, the keyboard seems to be a good excuse, but I think that it's impossible to have a zero cheater in BFF right now. Some people are for sure cheating. I cannot tell who exactly, but I know that statistically it cannot be that there is zero cheater. And if cheaters are really bad, it does not really matter, but they should be banned too. But when a cheater is good, you can take my example in season 7. I cheated. I had better physics than others. I was already good, so people took one full season to notice it, and it was by accident. When you are good, cheating is subtle enough, but very important. Like, who can imagine that one player is heavier than another? Uh, who can imagine that this player is shaking a little bit just when he fakes shot, so he has a milliseconds advantage? It's really hard to detect, but BFF is not trying to counter cheaters, which is a bad thing.
Yes, I think you gave one time very interesting argument that there is a scale cheat ratio, I think, like that. And you said, if I remember it correctly, that every player that is suspicious, like have weird shaking, have cheat ratio like more than 100%.
I don't mean a certain percentage, but when you appear 10 times in a row on 10 offices in a row in the Haxball planet, maybe there is something more than the keyboard. It can be the keyboard, of course, and I even think that rapid trigger should be controlled because it gives a clear advantage of shaking. But that's another point. I don't want to devalue my previous point. If you have several cheating suspicion in a row, you should provide a videotape where you are playing an official on camera. It's simple. You don't have to be a close-up on
Yes,
the
from the phone,
camera.
from the phone.
Yeah, you can do anything. Everyone has a smartphone today. It's not hard to film, even in a bad angle or something like, or a bad quality. Nobody cares, but just provide a video tape where we can see your keyboard, your monitor, and that's it. For one half or two, in official, because you can say, yeah, I did not play in FS. Etc. But in official, you cannot play. You cannot say we notice that the level will be different, and it's something that is used in I think I don't know about competitive game, but in LAN tournaments, people often get caught cheating. For example, I take LOL, CSGO, Valorant, etc. We see clips every month of someone getting caught cheating in a LAN tournament, and I don't know why BFF do not even think about controlling cheaters.
Yes. And
Which may be, you said earlier that less and less people are playing. I think cheating is a really strong argument why people are playing less. Maybe I'm guilty for that also. It's not even maybe I'm guilty for that also. But if you don't even try to control cheaters, today, for example, this season, anyone could cheat in final or in any official and will not get banned. You can only get banned if, like Veil, if there is a clear video that you are sharing cheats or using cheats in a public room or having cheats in your PC. But there is, I think, in EFRS, some people, I'm not sure, but some people got caught cheating because of the anti-fake
EFF,
system.
it's like BFF, or but with A, like that. It's that like EFF.
Yeah, you have when you play Nofi in EFRS, you have to provide a screenshot of your screen where we see your name, and there was a document in EFRS where there was a cheat that was always put at the same place, and people were covering that cheat with Discord. So when they did the anti-fake, always at the same spot, people got suspicious and. I don't know if they took action or something, but at least there was a document for that. It's really easy to do at least one thing, to even small thing, to counter cheat.
Okay, and you also gave another argument that I heard from you, that like MP, he was not like that strong for earlier, but in 2021, in years like that, he immediately started to play stronger. It's also your argument. Yeah?
It's not really a valid argument because everyone can step up by understanding one thing about the game, but I did something in the meme media channel where the day that, the week that the OP mode was created, I put some recs of officials, and I put some recs 1 month before and the months when the OP mode was created. AMP in the actual planet kept hitting red marks, and he never did before. So that's a weird coincidence. I don't think that the level should really be important. You can be shit and say shit with a cheat. AMP is still very good, cheating or not. He's a killer in front of the goal. He presses really well. Maybe cheating helps to gain some advantage, but without cheat, he would still be one of the best players. Level should not be looked when cheating. That's why Storm was banned last season. Also, DK. DK is the best player ever, but they are bad players, and they still got banned, which was a good sign. And this season, with the retirement of Tuntija, the league was not controlled. We needed more motivation in genuine stuff, which again is really hard to say because I think Levaldo took 2 days to make stats. You cannot snap your fingers and have a full automated league. It takes time for every people involved, so we should not blame them. Even the system I talked about earlier, like filming, etc. It takes time to see that if someone is actually cheating, it takes time to convince them to film, because you can find millions of excuses. Everything takes time. So I don't throw a rock at BFF administration that keeps surviving despite the season. It's the 17th season, and the league is still running with 2 divisions, so it's still a really good sign. Every other league died. SLH, Filmy, Nordhax, even EFRS. Every other league died, but BFF never actually died for more than 1 month. So we are still in good shape.
Yes, I can tell also you can film actually in your case you can film with one hand and prove that you're not
Yes.
cheating and beat Levaldo. That was pretty funny. I hope everyone have seen that.
I was thinking about filming during the final yesterday, but I completely forgot. Like, not the first half, of course, because I have to play seriously. But when the game is already won, I wanted to film, but I completely forgot. I was too focused on the game, and it will be a funny media. I'm sad.
Oh, shit. And about your team, like you were happy after you won the final, like your team overall, Meso and other guys, they were happy, or they were just like playing for fun and they are laughing because I've seen they're a bit trolling, like.
Yeah, of course. For Mizo, it becomes a habit to win BFF, but it's always good for the mental to win BFF. It allows people to troll other people. Like Mizo keeps trolling Zorsi and Yok, which is funny. Luntek trolled Yuji, etc. It's a good trolling. It's positive trolling, and I think if Yok won, Mizo would be really quiet today, which is funny.
Yeah, true. I actually
But
have. Yeah,
this
yeah.
is the kind of troll we need
To
in the
motivate each
league.
other.
Yeah, Raiden was saying that he cannot have interest in a game if he cannot insult the opponent, or at
Yes.
least troll the opponent.
Yes, I think it's a dream, like for some players that after winning Miso, like to tell him you're shit. Like it's some kind of dream maybe for some players to insult him finally.
Yeah, but very few people are on the level of Mizo today, so it's really hard to beat him.
Yes, and I think it's also great, like to insult AMP also because he has like some sort of ego and telling him that I won you, like I'm better than you. It can a bit motivate
Impossible.
him.
According to AMP, he is the people with the less ego in BFF, according to himself.
Ah,
So
he doesn't have ego.
impossible. No, he says that, but we all know it's false. But I won't say that. I won't tell. AMP tried to play with his Romanian friends, which is a good sign. He didn't play with triads, so he could not be carried by his teammates. It's a really good thing today that if you notice the teams, if you do a Nation Cup and BFF League, it's almost the same teams. You can see that Zawhax is full of Polish, Faisal is almost full of French, Dagos is full of Dutches, here full of Romanians, and there are 15 Italian teams. There are Ukrainian teams. I mean that everyone is playing with their friend today, which is also a good sign for the community. You can look. Wait, I look at Div1. So Dago is playing with Dutches, Don't Syndicate playing with Romanians, Fairy Tales playing with everyone, Fear with Romanians, Flying Skirtles with everyone, Green Devils with everyone, Hustler with mainly Italians, Imperial with everyone, Juga Bonito with Turks, Project 7 with mainly UK, but it's more like a mix of UK and
Yes,
Israel.
I can say that they know each other, like Project 7, it's
Yeah, yeah,
friends.
yeah. Everyone plays with his own country.
Yes.
except Zyachita, which reached final with only different flags on their team. But if you do Nation Cup next, the finalists will be like Polish, French, Romanian, and Dutches. It will be like Zawhax, Faisar, Fear, and Dagoes. The semi-final will be like that if you do a Nation Cup. So it's a good sign that people are playing with their friends and not playing because of pure tryhard.
Yeah, and I think in Hacks it's very important to have friends, always to have to play with someone. So you need to be sociable to try to talk with everyone. For example, if you're a new player, you need to try to talk with people
Yeah,
to get something.
yeah,
It's also like an interesting thing.
yeah. Haxball is a 4v4 game, and communication is really important. That's why I don't like team spirit when one player is blaming every player of this team, of his team. For example, Zorsi is always trying to reject the fault to other people. It's not sane. I mean, you can tilt sometimes on some people because they do really bad performance in one official. But if the spirit of the team is just trying to find the guilty person in your team, you will never reach far.
That's a very good claim, and I think right now a lot of teams in BFF have that, you know, a mentality, ego mentality in inside the team. Like everyone wants to have that thing that I'm the best. I wanna feel that I'm the best, and the others like recognize me, and that lead to like some toxic things. Even inside teams, I can tell that in Zyachita there is for sure some toxic things, and I think that a lot.
I think they are mostly trolling with each other for Zyachita case. I don't think that Yok and Yuji hate each other or stuff like that. It's mostly troll, but yeah, everyone. If you play a competitive game and you don't want to be the best, I mean, if you try out competitive game and you don't want to be the best, it's contradictory. So, from a certain point, if you reach a semi-final, you want, of course, to win the final after. If you play with friends, like I take example of Bosch playing, they play with friends. They did not care about the winning the league. They lost by Mafia Italians in semi-final. But it's not dramatic. They just played with friends. But if you are in Div 1, you can look at the semi-finalist. Everyone wanted to win the game. If any team from the semi-final won the game, they will ping other people by saying that they are the best, etc.
Yes.
So it's funny.
100 agree with this claim. And what kind of advice can you give to new players, who example who's from Ukrainian league and from other leagues, and they have really will to reach something in BFF, but they're new, they don't understand a few things. Like, what kind of advice you can give to them?
I think that the most important advice will be to play with friends that are willing to also improve. And when you have found those people, you can try to give some advice, to watch some replays, to understand positioning, to play with a good chemistry. You just have to look at the final yesterday to see that there was a difference in positioning from both teams, two different styles. One won over the other, but you can try to understand why Luntech does this, why Mizo positions like that. You just have to watch replays. There are people that are playing every single day for like 4 years, I will not say some names, but
just it's
you
the
can look
same,
at
it's the same skill.
you can look at the current Elo. The level is awful, and some people are awful for like 4 years, because they are still playing every day, but they are not willing to learn. So the most important thing is to play with friends that are willing to learn.
Yeah, and so right now BFF is not that great. Like our old L with Andy right now is dead. We're so sad about that. Like we don't have that skill that
I
was
am
before.
so peaceful since then. I don't have to beef every day with shit players. I don't care about Elo because the level is too low. I can just play FS a bit more. So I'm happy that ZDog Elo is working well. I think there were 3 queues yesterday. Zero told me something like that. So it's really good that people can play at a decent level, even if it's a shit level compared to Div1 of BFF. It's good that people can play with known players, and it's a good way to improve if you are willing to play with other people, like the point I said previously, like playing with friends in a complement of Elo.
Yes, and I think for new players, I can tell that you need to face that first time when other people are blaming you, like for how shit you are, and it's like completely normal in Haxball. I remember my first time when I joined, for example, BFF. I played like first time with Andy. He was insulting me a bit, and
No, never.
and
Never.
never.
Fake news.
But you know, it's kind of stressful. Like for me, where if I am a new guy and I'm doing such mistakes, some kind of mistakes, and you're telling me like, what are you doing? Why you're rushing? Why you're pushing? You need to like face that thing. You need to have a good mentality, like to overcome it and still to play. Haxball is also a game about mentality. Sometimes you're tilted,
Yeah,
sometimes
I
you're like
think
feeling the best.
I think being a newcomer in Haxball is really, really difficult because the community is really toxic, myself included. But some people are really nice. I take the example of Gunnar Samt, who took in his team Luciano. And Luciano got robbed about top clean sheet in Div 2. But Div 2 is a really good start to try to play competitive with friends, and you don't have to try hard, etc. But yeah, Elo is something that people want to win. For example, if you join a public room, you don't really care about winning because you expect that the level will be really, really bad. But in Elo, you have some standards, and when one player is below some standards, it can be annoying. Personally, I don't have anything against a new player that is willing to learn and is not trying to reject the fault to someone else or is not trolling. Uh, I am really willing to teach some people how to play. For example, I took Elmo, Scooby, etc. That people always ask me some help.
But I don't
If you
think
are chill,
players have will like actually to learn to like when you're explaining to them some stuff they're like playing automatically like with hands and they don't care that much about brain part.
yeah, exactly. But I think it was on 713. There was a fairy tale winning Div 2. I was a friend with Skrid, Dewey, and Yuri, Elmo. They just played like I gave tactics to play. It took time, but they implemented some tactics, and like how to clear the ball, where to pass, what to do when you don't have the ball, etc. Some basic stuff, and it just helped them to structure their game. The biggest difference in between Div 1 and Div 2 today I think it's the ability to score 2 versus 1. You can have 2 versus 1 in Div 2. They will, versus a good GK, they will miss most of the time. And you can have a simple 2 versus 1 in Div 1. For example, you saw that yesterday in the final, every 2 versus 1 or 3 versus 2 was leading to a goal with no mistake. If you train enough to know what to do in 2 versus 1, you are already really good for Div 2. And there are 1,000 ways to approach 2 versus 1. For me, the best way is to push the ball as much as possible, waiting for the GK's mistake and then pass or shoot, depending on where the GK is going. But you can pass 10 times between AM and striker, etc. Everyone has his style of 2 versus 1, but you have to learn how to do basic stuff. It's like riding a bike. You start by learning with the small wheels, and then you know enough of the balance of the bike to go without the small wheels. It's the same. If you never learn how to do 2 versus 1, you will take 6 months before figuring it out. But if someone tells you, like, you have to do that and that, you will take maybe 1 week to score every 2 versus 1.
Yeah, and I have also advice for new players why watching replays is very important. If for me, like positioning, it's very really important, especially for new players. And you can like watch right now how the best players are playing, how they position themselves. You can learn such stuff that those players took a lot of years to understand a few things, and you can learn it immediately. For example, right now, you can see there is Andy, and you can just go directly to Reports Official and steal from him a few features that he's using in the game, and that's how it works. Like we're improving each other by that, by stealing features.
To improve at a position, you have to look at someone that is good at that position. You watch that replay, focusing only on him and trying to guess his next moves. And once you understood his next moves, you already have a better game sense. For example, you can notice that when I am DM and my GK has the ball, I don't try to cover my GK because I trust him. I just try to rush forward for 3 versus 2. I don't know if it's the best style. It may be risky, but that's my play style as a DM. And
you're doing back pass and you're immediately going forward. Yes.
Yeah,
like
exactly. I am not staying to help my GK by covering a potential mistake. I just go forward to go for 3 versus 2. And I think that I was watching a replay from Mizo a few seconds ago, and I noticed that he did that. So I tried to do the same, and we instantly got much more aggressive. So it's just a matter of you have I don't know. I don't know how to translate, but you have a vision, and you notice that someone is doing something different than you, and you try to do that. You notice that it's either better or worse, and you improve just by noticing it. Not by practicing, but just by noticing. You notice that you can improve by watching a specific player's replay, watching how he moves, how he thinks, and you can always learn.
Yes, and there is a difference between Div 1 and Div 2, that Division 1 does not, especially at the final, I'm talking about at the final level, like semifinals at high top level, people are actually, first of all, smart. They don't make position mistakes that happen every time at Division 1, at BFF Elo, and for you can watch that instantly, and you can learn it and really become strong just by watching replays. So
Yeah, exactly.
I also support this idea, like you need to play smart.
Yeah, for example, I think I said it before, but I play different versus the top 4 teams of BFF than versus any other team. Versus top 4 team, I play for position, and versus any other team, I play to score funny goals because I know that my defense will cover my mistakes. Yesterday, if I did one mistake, it could result in a goal because Zyachita is a really good team with a good chemistry.
And
And
with the ball, they have also good control, I can tell that.
but I especially talk. I think that playing without the ball, like knowing what to do without the ball, is more important than playing with the ball. For example, you can take my pressing. I can maybe share some screenshot after the interview to illustrate my words. But
Yeah.
you can watch my pressing and see that I don't let 3 versus 2 happen. Because I know that at that level, any 3 versus 2, even if Luntek and Mizo are really good, can result in a goal versus
Yes.
QP, Yoken, Jean
Yes,
Reno.
because they are accurate, like
Yeah,
accuracy.
exactly. But I don't think any Div 2 or even bottom Div 1 can score every single 3 versus 2. So that's why when I'm playing with a low team, I don't really care about 2 versus 3. I just play freely.
Okay. So right now, a bit chill part. I wanna, let's say, dream team. What is your dream team? It's like Phaser, or you can you would like to pick other players.
I think Blaster is my dream GK because he is not dumb. Maybe Madness too as GK. Mizo is probably the best DM we can play with. Maybe me as AM or Nosfe, and Raiden as striker or Qoui. They are really smart and useful. So yeah, it will be GK, Blaster, Madness, or even Modric. I don't like ITOP style because yes, you can score 15 goals, but he will concede 10 goals, and it annoys me to concede a lot of goals. As DM, you have Mizo and Martinelli which are really smart. In AM, maybe I don't really enjoy watching Veil because he plays a lot in corner, which is really useful. But when you are waiting for the ball, it's a bit annoying to just wait standing doing nothing. So I would put Nosfem and myself, and a striker, Raiden. Because even if he's a shit mechanical player, he's really smart and he positioned really well. Kyo, because Kyo is a beast, and also Hans, because Hans is always trying to play open for the team. And he may not be the best striker at the moment. I think that he's top 2 just behind Q. It's really enjoyable to play with him. So yeah, here is my dream team.
Okay, so right now I think we will do some kind of motivation to people to learn French to understand what are we gonna
Ah
talk
ouais.
about next. Donc on va parler un peu en français.
Avec plaisir.
Oui, oui. Bien sûr, pour les prénoms qu'on va mentionner, si ils doivent vraiment apprendre le français pour savoir si tu les as insultés, oui.
Non,
Donc, donc,
j'insulte personne.
ok. Tu t'aimes tout le monde.
Exactement. Je suis un pacifique. Euh, j'ai une structure, j'ai un cadre de vie et une structure qui m'apaise.
Ok. Donc, je vais te demander aussi les questions Quoi tu penses comme joueur? Bien sûr, on va prendre les joueurs français. Donc, quoi tu penses de Riza comme joueur?
Riza est un très très bon futur rookie. Il apprend vite. Il fait quelques erreurs, mais il ne gâche pas un FS quand il y a 8 bons joueurs. Il s'adapte très vite. C'est pas le meilleur joueur du monde, mais il a un beau potentiel. Voilà.
Hmm. Ok, donc je pense que Antos, le français, il est aussi français. Antos,
Hans,
Ants, oui, oui, oui. Il est aussi français.
oui,
Oh, quoi tu penses de lui comme joueur?
c'est une merde.
Mais je- à propos
Non,
de
non,
lui,
je rigole, je rigole.
Ok.
Euh, euh, Hans, on s'est connu à travers une blague. Bah, il a une très très bonne mentalité, jamais à blâmer les autres, jamais à s'embrouiller, toujours prêt à apprendre de n'importe qui et à aussi donner des conseils si on lui demande. Je pense que Hans est le joueur français le plus humble du jeu. Voilà.
Hmm. Ok, donc
Donc ça reste une merde.
ok. Il y a aussi deux joueurs intéressants comme GK, c'est Little Steps et aussi c'est Timo maintenant. Et aussi on a Douye, je sais pas si je prononce
Douille.
correctement. Douille, oui. Je toujours oublie comment il faut le prononcer. Donc quoi tu penses de ces deux mecs?
Je vais pas donner de crédit à Little Steps parce que c'est un doxeur, mais Douille, à part frapper des SDF, est très très marrant. Bon joueur, il pourrait être un bon joueur de Div 1 dans les top 4 teams. Ça pourrait être un des meilleurs GK du jeu. Euh, J'avais pas l'impression qu'il se motive à bien jouer. Il est pas très sérieux, mais c'est dommage. Euh, il pourrait être un excellent GK qui ferait pas tâche dans une bonne team.
Mhm. Ok. Il y a aussi le joueur que je ne connais pas. Il joue à Hustlers, c'est Furia.
Furia?
Oui, oui. Quoi tu penses de lui?
Ah,
Je ne le connais pas. Peut-être il
Ah,
savait les autres prénoms.
Furia me déteste, mais c'est plus de. Enfin, je crois que c'est plus du troll que autre chose.
Ok.
On s'est jamais embrouillé. Il est très marrant. Généralement, les joueurs français sont tous très drôles. Ils ont beaucoup d'humour. Furia, j'ai des bons souvenirs avec lui, avec le HC lourd, avec l'équipe de France. Euh, il saura de quoi je parle, mais voilà. Bon joueur. Je pense que s'il jouait sérieusement à futsal, il pourrait être plutôt bon. Mais je pense qu'il s'en fout, il s'en fiche un petit peu de la map, c'est dommage. Mais, euh, mais en tout cas, je l'aime bien, il me fait rire.
Ok. Euh, je connais pas beaucoup le joueur français, mais peut-être il existe aussi quelqu'un d'intéressant. Euh, que
Il
je...
y a Scred, Cèdre,
Cèdre. Mais
ouais.
oui, je le
Euh,
connais. Cèdre.
c'est un bon DM qui est solide, un peu trop stressé, mais bon potentiel. Il a gagné 2 Division 2
Oui.
avec Fairy Tail et FCP sous. C'est un joueur très intelligent et comme Hans qui ne s'embrouille jamais. Jamais on peut pas avoir de problème avec lui. Donc c'est agréable à avoir dans son équipe.
Mhm. Ok. On a parlé un peu au sujet de le français. I think right now we can switch in English. So,
No, I was so fine with French. No, my English accent is awful.
oh no, that's not a problem. I think everyone is will be able to understand you. It's not a problem
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
I want to ask you about a few players that, like for example, let's take list of the players. Of course, it's a very interesting part when you're touching others' ego. It's very interesting. So I cannot miss this opportunity to take your opinion about those players.
Yeah, I will always tell what I think.
Okay, so let's begin with Nock, for example. What do you think about him as a player?
I was almost talking French. Probably one of the dumbest person I have ever witnessed in BFF. Very weak emotionally. Very bad player. Like he has really good mechanics, but no brain. So I won't elaborate more, but I think he will love that part of the interview, and I'm so hyped by the following.
Okay, so let's take Lunch. It's Mo right
Lynch.
now. Lynch. He has right now nickname Mo. I guess it's him, like Lynch. It's captain of the guys.
Who? Lyrico?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Um, I don't have a strong opinion on Lyrico. We almost never talked with each other besides being 2 times in a team. I think he's a good striker, very good chemistry with his own team. I don't have anything against him personally besides being in the Dutch dumb gang, but I think that if I have to be honest, I think he was the hardest player I have ever carried in BFF with Mizo in season 11. But
Yeah.
apart from that, I don't have anything against him.
Okay, so let's see about Ramos, also a good player.
The Romanian or
Yeah,
Spanish?
Romanian.
I don't know him. I think he's decent, but I don't really know him. I cannot help with that.
Okay, and also you were talking a bit about Modric and what he miss to be like the god as a GK for your personal opinion. What
I
like?
don't think he misses anything. He has a really good positioning. He has a good skills with the ball. He can. When I said that earlier, he's in the top four. I cannot rank the top four because it's different
Yeah.
era of BFF. But he's definitely one GK I would want to play with. Very very smart. It's not a coincidence that he won as GK multiple times.
Yeah, and he was also playing with good teams, but anyway, it's really good GK. It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
Miso is also playing every season with good players. Like, he didn't have like that experience that whenever he was like carrying not that like just decent players. Like, he's always playing with the best. Like, I can tell that.
Yeah. Mizo is playing with Q, Vac, Luntek. I think the only player on the level of Mizo right now is Q, and that's why he deserves MVP. But yeah, Mizo is playing with with good players, with the best player, and they know each other for years now. So of course it helps. But I'm sure Mizo would be really really good with any players. So there are some players where you can put them with any team and they will go far in the competition. And there are players that are top players, but they will not go far with very good teammates.
Okay, so right now I actually can continue. I can talk with you forever, but I wanna say like how much time do you have like to understand?
Yeah, it's been 2 hours I think already.
Yes, it was like almost like 1 hour and 30 minutes. It was like that. Like I can like do it then less than 10 minutes to finish faster, or it's okay and you can talk a lot. Like.
Now let's finish fast. Let's not talk all the night.
Okay, because it was actually really good and interesting conversation. Like I really
Yeah,
enjoyed
it
it.
was.
And What do you think players that right now have actually good potential, like in your opinion, like they can actually be great?
I named Riza earlier. I think he can definitely be one top player. Lynch also, if he fixes his behavior, can be one of the best. I'm looking at the team list right now. Stig is also having good potential. Martinelli, Aero have not proven important things yet, but they can reach top levels. I'm still scrolling through the list of the teams. Yeah, I think that's all. Maybe Blitz, Imperial, have a good. I hate 58, but Vezi and Blitz have a good potential. They really improved lately. Renato in Balls Flying is probably and Tortogol are probably top players or could be top players if they played seriously. And I think that's the full list.
Okay, so I think that there is some players that I would like to ask you, but I don't think that we will have. We cannot mention like everyone. Like that's the sad
Let's
part.
go for two more names.
Okay, let's take the guy. When you hear his name, you're actually getting hard. Let's take Tsukuyomi. What do you think about him?
He's really good. Do I have to develop or just one word?
You can develop also like.
Yeah, okay. Tsukuyomi is probably one of the friendliest person you can find at BFF. Even if the goal blocked him, but he's really likable and top players. Tsukuyomi can fit in any team of BFF and provide very good competition and be likable.
Yes, I also love Tsukuyomi. I played with him. It was really like enjoyable time. Tsukuyomi, we love you. Like he's not also not that toxic. He is actually a good person. And,
Yeah, exactly.
Who we have to mention also? Like who do we have also interesting?
Wait.
Maybe there is also some kind of interesting players.
Maybe
one.
I can find one positive and one negative.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. In positive, I'm forced to do that, but Zero is going to be a rock star.
Yeah. Okay.
Zero is getting a new keyboard, studio player. Tintin would love that, but yeah, Zero is a player with bad mechanics, but really good game vision and game sense. So I cannot wait to see him with a studio keyboard with cheats. I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
And for negative players, wait, I have ton of haters.
Lunchi also. I think it's not the most positive player. Lunchi.
Who, Lynch?
Lunchi, like the Poland one.
No, I think he's a really good player, but unstable mentality, so it's really annoying to play with him. But he has good skills.
Yeah.
It's hard to find someone I hate.
Yeah. So, I wanna switch to the last part. It's I was for those who you didn't know that, but I was telling that we will play against Andy 1v1. But why? If he's gonna win me, he will tell me the next guy who I have to interview. So I will really try hard to win it. So.
So what if I lose?
But if you lose, just I can do whatever I want, and if not, I will struggle for BFF media.
Okay. So serious business.
Okay, it's
Okay.
kind of good motivation for
Do
you
I
right
have
now.
to play with one hand?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, we'll play with one hand. It will be a good content.
Oh. But
Wait,
I don't
I
think...
find a room. GG's Danek.
Okay.
Wait, I send you a link. Do you record the game or stream or just
Yes,
we
yes,
play
yes.
later?
I will
Okay,
record
okay.
it. I will record it actually. Let's
Okay,
play to 3 goals. Let's play like that.
Okay.
And actually, when
I sent you a link.
okay.
Okay, wait, I prepare my the telephone. Okay, I'm
Okay.
ready.
Okay. Okay, that's gonna be funny. Because I'm
Yeah.
not. Oh, you're already right. You picked like the best side.
Yeah, no, but because I cannot play as blue with one hand.
Okay. Okay, let's do it. I think I
Okay,
will
wait.
separate.
I focus the camera. Okay, it's good. I'm ready.
Okay,
I have my phone on my left hand. Let's go.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, one goal already. Danek?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, my bad.
No, I'm gonna struggle. I don't wanna work that much.
Yeah, but I am really good with one hand, so
Oh shit.
almost.
I was talking 2 hours. Like, it's difficult.
Oh, nice rocket attempt.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so focused right now.
Yes, try hard. Like, you didn't try hard. But
Oh, almost.
Oh, nice try.
I'm so sad I couldn't play with one hand yesterday. I forgot. Yes.
No. Oof. That was actually a great trick.
Yeah, it's my 1v1 special. Okay.
Okay. You don't go that happy. 19 minutes are long. Remontada.
Yes.
I don't wanna be slave, BFF slave. For me there. No!
No, don't worry.
Just imagine I will take interview every time until I win someone. Op.
Oh no, wait.
Get the fuck out of here. Yes.
Okay, I am ready. Watch this rocket. Oh.
Oh no, I could score. I won't make it that simple for you. No. Oh, I had
Okay, I don't score wild goals. No, I missed.
I will try hard, blades. I was born for this game.
Oh no, never.
Okay, we'll do some tricks.
Oh. Okay, I score in 10 seconds. Watch and learn.
Oh, you're starting to use two hands?
No, I'm still recording.
Okay.
Oh, almost. Oh no, I didn't trust myself. Okay,
Oh,
I
what is
almost
that?
fucked up. I missed my kick.
Oh,
No, almost.
no!
Yes.
Okay, okay, I'm the slave right now of the BFF media, and congratulations for you, you won me. So who is the next player that I will interview? You guessed, or you can like send me message after if you need to think.
Wait, can I say it now?
Like you want, like I will just show
I would
screenshot.
love to see Zorsi
Zorsi.
if he is available.
Okay, and if he's available, maybe if he's not, you can like pick some other players. Like I will ask
Uh,
first of all Zorsi, who is next.
yeah, wait. I need to pick some people that are not close to me. Otherwise, it will be a full circle.
I would like to take like AMP. I think it's gonna be interesting interview with him. He's I think he's interesting person. MP in my personal opinion.
Yeah. Okay. If Zorsi is available, take Zorsi, and if not, try to take AMP. It's a really good idea.
Okay, so that was a really good time. We talked, I think, 2 hours, almost 2 hours, and it was a really great conversation. I really enjoyed it. What can you say about
Thank you.
this interview?
If I have any last word, Danek is the best Ukrainian player of the league.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And the team that will win next season will have Lisco as captain.
Okay. So, and about the interview, you liked it actually?
Yeah. It's a really good format. I think for the media, you should split it in like parts of 20 minutes or something, because nobody will ever listen to 2 hours of me talking. But yeah, you can try to cut it a bit and make some 20 minutes format with important stuff. But yeah, it's really good that I talked earlier that people needed to be motivated to make some medias, and spending 2 hours in an interview and even more after is really time consuming, and I thank you for that.
Okay, thanks to everyone. It was Andy, your beautiful player, and
No,
also Danek, who passed
the best
two
player.
hours. Yes, who passed 2 hours with Andy. So thanks everyone.